honestly have nothing to complain about right now, but I'm going to complain about stuff. I'm honestly like a different person whenever I'm hungry. You're not you when you're hungry. Okay, so I look like an absolute scruff. But let's ignore. There's a difference in actually looking scruffy and smelly and being scruffy and smelly. We'll transform this to this. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming this glam get ready with me using some of the products that I got from the Dose of Colors DESI and KATY collab. And a few of you asked me to do a tutorial using those products. So yeah, if you want to see how to get this look, then keep on watching. Starting off, I'm just taking my beauty blender and just bouncing that over my eyelid just to get rid of any creases and ooey shit like that. So the palette I'm taking today is the Dose of Colors Baked Browns palette. I thought it was only fitting that I use this. You can see you have your nice kind of neutral base, transition shade, a little bit of like a pinky undertone, kind of like a reddy brown, and then your flat brown. So I'm taking my transition shade, this guy here, on my Inglot 46 SS brush, so just like a rounded fluffy brush. These eyeshadows kick up an awful lot, so you only need to like dip your brush in it like 3 times just because they're so pigmented. Starting on the other corner, we're just going to start working that in. Because we're doing a half cut crease, you want to make sure that you bring all the colours right up into that crease. All the way in. What I like to do then to blend, where is it? Why? This is why I need to like organise myself before I do anything. To blend the edges, I'm just taking as the Weeba 228 Luxe brush. It's very similar to the Inglot brush, and my 405 HD powder, so just any pressed powder that suits your face, and we're just going to use that to blend the very edges of the eyeshadow. That's going to make it super blended. It's nearly like a blurring effect, which is clearly ideal for what I want at this present moment in time. Moving on to my next shade, I'm taking the Inglot 48 SS brush. This brush is like a dupe for like the MAC 217, and I'm going to pick this shade here up. It's like, I'm skipping the middle shade, I'm just going straight into this like darker, warmer brown, and we're just going to apply that in the same way, just keeping it a little bit closer to the lash line. Again, bringing it right up into that inner crease. Then to blend the edges of that, we're just going to take our previous brush and previous colour and just blend the very edges. Keeping everything blended, keeping everything seamless. Then I'm just adding a little bit more of that darker brown just to build up the intensity. Who's texting me? Hello! Oh, that's exciting. So I'm just going to take the darker shade then, the dark brown. Can you even see it? Yes, you can see it, I just can't see it. I'm taking that on the same brush, so the Inglot 48 SS, but I'm just going to flip it over to the other side. So with this darker colour, you want to make sure you do give it a wee tap just to make sure that you don't get any fallout. And we're just going to press that right onto that outer edge. Like so, Jon Snow. Oh my god, is everyone who is watching this right now watching Game of Thrones? Because if not, leave. No, I know it's annoying because you see so many people talking about it and you're like, okay, everyone pissed off talking about it. But it's the best thing that has ever happened to me. Okay, that was a bit dramatic. It's the best TV show I've ever watched. Honestly, it's just so good. Sorry, I'm just using this little blending brush here to go in between. There's no name on it. I'm sorry, I'm pretty sure it's a crown brush though. It's just a small little blending one. It's just great for kind of blending in between the stages, which is what I want. I am bringing the darker colours up a little bit higher than what I normally would, just because this is a half cut crease and I want to make sure that the darker colours are still shown above it, otherwise there's no point to this whole look. My! Moving on to the cut crease part then. Taking, of course, my 68 gel liner from Inglot. It's just a nice cream gel liner, and I mixed a little bit of duraline with it just to make it a little bit more liquidy. And I'm taking that on my Inglot 12S brush, so it's just a little lip brush. It's my favourite thing for doing a cut crease with, just because it's so small, and it suits a lot more eye shapes than like a big concealer brush, because it's too big. It's too big for my eyes anyway, so that's why I like to use this. Starting from the inner corner, we're just gonna pull that across. Just pulling that across the lid. You can see as like I'm pulling across, the product is becoming less, and that's gonna help you blend it then into your eyeshadows. So I'm just trying to match up each side. It is a little bit harder to do whenever you have one eye done first, but sure, listen, we're here now. You know, there's no point crying over it. God, I'm so fucking philosophical. I honestly don't even know what that means. I'm just gonna wipe off the excess of this product, and I'm just going to kind of blend in between these two things, eyeshadow and gel, because I don't want it to be like really harsh cream and then dark brown. God, my words today, amazing. I don't want to have a really harsh line in between the dark brown and the cream. There we go. There she fucking is. Set that then, I'm just taking my flat concealer brush and the lightest shade in the palette, the nice cream, and just setting the inner corner first. Getting it nice and bright and pigmented. And then for in between, we're just gonna go back in with the colors that we used at the start. So the lightest transition shade first, just right in between, because I wanna have a nice blend going on. And going in with that reddy brown and just bouncing it right in between the two. So my cut crease isn't the neatest or best I've ever done, but I really couldn't give a shout because I know I'm gonna be covering it anyways with my glitter line, you know? Oh God, where's that brush? Okay, there's brushes everywhere and I can't be eating, hold on. For the glitter line, I'm actually taking Inglot's I'm going to be taking Inglot's Aqua Stick number 12. It's just this gorgeous kind of whitey gold color. I never really use this, and I used this the other day and I was like... So I just like to put a small amount of it onto a little palette. I say palette. I'm putting it on the top of my lip scrub. And I'm just taking it on a small little pen brush like this. We're just going to really kind of condense the brush with the Aqua Stick. This is where I don't breathe. So I'm just going to start from the inner corner and pull it across. So it doesn't matter if it gets messy right at the inner corner, because I do actually drag it out in here, as you see. Like I said, the inner corner I'm not too fussed about at the moment, so it's fine. It's okay. I like to kind of drag it upwards. See, like in here. If you do fuck up like what I just did, just take a concealer brush and blend the edges of it, because it is very forgiving. It's going so well, of course it would have to mess up. It's actually better at messing up so I can show you how to fix it, you know? I did it purposely so I could show you. See, I'm such a good person. Just using whatever's left and just to kind of blend the very edges of that. Just don't want it to stop harshly. And I'm just going to take a little bit of the Aqua Stick, and like I said, we're just going to very lightly drag it up here. I just like the effect it gives of like it being super metallic and the inner corner fading into a matte cream. I just think it looks really cool. So whatever's left, just very lightly dragging it out. Like, does that not look really cool? This is so much more extra than what I was planning on going today. But anyways, I'm just going to take the dark brown then on my small little 13p brush from Inglot. I'm sorry, but this brush is not replaceable. It's my favorite brush of all time. We're just going to use him to create a shadow liner because I'm really not arsed using gel liner today, so... It just gives a softer effect as well. It's so much easier than gel liner because I'm wearing big eyelashes, so I want them to be covered. So what goes up must come down. I'm just going to use the exact same colours in the exact same order as I did on top underneath. Just going to use my Buff and Blend BB12 brush and the reddy brown, and we're just going to keep that a little bit closer to the lash line. You know the drill. So for my waterline then, I'm just going to pop in a brown kohl pad. So this is Inglot's 03. Just kind of creates a more smokier effect, but still isn't as harsh as black. Just popping on some mascara and lashes. Okay, so I've just obviously tidied myself up a little bit. I just scraped my hair back using any old hairbrush, and then the hairspray that I use is the same for my eyebrows. It's this Schwarzkopf Got To Be. It's great when you're doing like this sort of like slick back look, just because it's literally like super glue. Flyaways will fly away no more. So I just forgot to do one thing, which was my inner corner highlight. So for that on this side, I actually used the Girls palette from the DESI and KATY collab with Dose of Colors, and I'm just taking Suze. This color Suze is best used wet. So you should wet your brush. I'm just gonna lick it because I don't care. Just taking a tiny amount of this. This is my little 13p brush. We're just gonna pop this right into that inner corner. It's so pigmented. It's such a nice, just gold inner corner highlight. And it goes well with the aquastic that I used. So that's great. I actually hate the internet. Like, I've seen people giving out about these eyeshadows just in like the YouTube comments. I honestly don't read YouTube comments anymore because I think they're so stupid. Like, people literally just come on to give out. Like, YouTube is such a negative place sometimes, and it's so annoying. I've seen people giving out about this because these eyeshadows actually apply better whenever they're wet, and they actually apply a lot better as well when you use them with your finger. People were giving out because you have to use your finger. What? That's the easiest possible way for you to put on eyeshadow, and people are giving out about it. This is why I don't like the internet. I just feel like we live in a generation where obviously everything's online. That makes it a lot easier for people to complain and just give out about stupid shit. And I feel like that's what our generation is becoming. This whole big thing of place where all people do is complain literally about stupid shit. Like the smallest things people will complain about. Obviously you can't keep everyone happy, but please. Like applying an eyeshadow with your finger cannot get any easier. Yet people were still complaining about that. So the lashes that I applied are the xoxo wedding lash. So as you would presume for your wedding, it's like the perfect mixture between a natural lash and dramatic. Obviously your girl ain't getting married today. She's going out for some messy drinks with my friends. But as you can see, they are such a nice, gorgeous lash. They have volume, but they're not too thick. It's that perfect mixture between natural and dramatic. Moving on to the lips then, I am going to be swatching the bits that I got from the DesiXKaty collab. So the nude lipstick that I got is No Shade. I just think this one would be more suited to my kind of skin tone and what I prefer. So this is the lipstick here. It's just a gorgeous, warm, peachy nude. All about that. So I'm not going to use a lip liner with it. I'm just going to apply it all over the lips and see what it looks like. Normally I always use a lip liner, but I'll put this on first and see how I like it. Girl, she's pigmented. These smell delicious. That applied super easy. Super easy. So this is what No Shade lipstick looks on me. So I am not used to wearing nude lipsticks without a lip liner. I always wear a lip liner, but I've been trying this whole like no lip liner thing, honestly just out of laziness. I'm really not bothered putting lip liner on. But yeah, I really like it. It's very comfortable on the lips. I think this is like a semi-matte finish. It's supposed to be because it's super creamy, so pigmented as you've seen. Like I literally just had to, and I went on and that's it without a lip liner and I got it quite sharp, you know? So the next thing then that I got was over the top lip gloss. I seen this and I was like, I have to have this. So this is just a gorgeous gold lip gloss that just makes your lips look huge. And I'm all about that. So let's do this. So I know Desi and Katy actually wear this by themselves and their lips look gorgeous. So it can be worn by itself or over top of lipsticks, which is what I'm about to do. Oh, so nice. Okay, I put loads on. Let's abort. And that is No Shade lipstick with over the top gloss on top. Like look how glossy my lips look. Oh, I am obsessed with that. I definitely think glossy lips are more in at the moment. The reason why matte lipsticks come in and all was because of Kylie Jenner with her lip kits and whatnot, but glossy lips actually make your lips look bigger. Anything that's kind of sheeny and shiny, anything that's like glossy is going to appear bigger. So I love it. Oh my gosh, so nice. So that's lip option 1. I'm just going to quickly take this off and then apply my third lipstick that I got that I am absolutely obsessed with. Moving on then, I also got the Hot Fire liquid lipstick. I'm obsessed with this color. It's a really vibrant orangey red, as you can see here. I had this lipstick on me yesterday and it did not budge. Like I was eating, obviously, and it did not budge. I had to physically remove it with all my kind of oils and stuff like that to try and get it off last night. So I don't use a lip liner with this. It's so pigmented, it literally just goes on by itself. I haven't dipped this in, by the way. Again, this is just with one swipe. Okay, so I am just gonna dip in the very tip of the applicator just to make sure I get it nice and sharp just around the edges. And that there is hot fire. Sorry, I can't say it without being like fire. I am honestly so obsessed with this lipstick. I don't really like, well no, I do like reds on me, but I just don't wear them that often. But this is honestly a red I feel like I could wear all the time. Very dramatic with this eye look that I have going on, but even this lipstick just by itself, maybe a few lashes, honestly makes my life. So this is my first time trying a Dose of Colours liquid lipstick, and I really like the formula of them. What I will say is they don't dry fully matte. There's still a little bit of like a pull to it, so if you do touch it, it will come off on your finger, but I don't mind that because the lasting power of this is insane. I find that whenever liquid lipsticks are nearly too drying, they start to crumble on your lips, they make your lips look really ooey, whereas the whole day yesterday whenever I used this, I find that it didn't actually sink into my lines. Like even right now, you know, this is a matte lipstick, but it still doesn't look like my lips are dry as fuck. I'm just so obsessed with this colour. I feel like it makes me look more like tanned or something. I don't know, I just feel like I like it. Obviously then, to finish the tutorial, we're just gonna spritz ourselves with some fixing spray. This is Mario Badescu facial spray, so let's get us nice and glowy. And yeah, there's the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed getting ready with me, and I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Let me know down below if you got the DesiXKaty collab, any looks that you've done with them, because I have a feeling I'm going to be using them for a very long time, and I love seeing your looks just to kind of get me inspired. Yeah, if you enjoyed this tutorial, make sure to give it a big thumbs up down below, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. If you have seen, I've been making more of an effort on my YouTube. I've been uploading a lot more regularly, and it's what I plan to do for the future. Make sure to also leave comments down below of what you want me to film next. I obviously want to film stuff that you want to see. So let me know down below what you want to see, and I'll try to get a film for you guys. Thank you so much for watching once again, and I'll see you in my next video.